This is called the Toot Fairy. In fairyland, fairies can choose what to do. They can go to the fountain where wishes come true. They can toss in a coin and declare occupation by saying a word that describes their vocation. Some fairies say garden to live among flowers. Some fairies say rainbow to shine after showers. Some fairies say moonlight. Some fairies say dream. Other fairies say sugar plum. Some say ice cream. If you ask little Jessa, she'll tell you the truth. From the time she was young, she had planned to say tooth. What a wonderful thing for a fairy to do, to collect all the teeth that the children outgrew. What delight to find money she'd leave in their beds for each little white chomper that fell from their heads. The day finally arrived. Little Jess was excited to start the career upon which she decided. She stepped to the fountain and threw in a coin and prepared to make vocal the job she would join. But when that moment came to say what she would be, she pronounced to her horror the TH as T. There was no going back now. She'd clearly said toot. All her plans had been shot, all her dreams were kaput. In a cloud of green fog, a strange fairy appeared. He had long golden robes and a wispy white beard. My name's Poobums the Pungent, he said with a bow. You're apprentice to me in a job that starts now. This is one of our more, forgotten careers. There's not been a Toot Fairy for hundreds of years. I'm the last of my kind, and I've long since retired. So it goes without saying you're certainly hired. I shall teach you a trade that's both science and art. It's a difficult thing to detect every fart. They're invisible, mind you, emerging unseen. From the tiniest babe to the world's greatest queen, it's the smell, don't you know, that'll give them away. It might smell like old beef. It might smell like wet hay. Every person around you is tooting like nuts, shooting flatulent geysers from out of their butts. Whether silent but deadly, or shockingly loud, every toot is ephemeral, just a brief cloud. So you've got to be nimble, you've got to be quick, because toots don't last long, but they're coming out thick. Why, statistically speaking, there's billions a day. So you see why this job is all work and no play. Here, these magical goggles can help you to tell, plus occasional noise, plus the terrible smell. Poobums stopped. He could see that poor Jess was in pain, so he stroked his white beard and he tried to explain. I was once much like you in the days of my youth. When I spoke out my wish, I too meant to say tooth. I was happy to find that the same pleasure comes when you're working with bottoms as working with gums. See, a human grows things that it has to release from the bone of a jaw or a gluteal crease, and a toot's like a tooth, for they both possess mass. Except one's made of dentin, the other of gas. Both are one of a kind, custom order, handmade, and when kids push them out, they deserve to get paid. So we take out our coin, whether quarter or dime, and we wait for the toot. Then at just the right time, when we feel the expulsion all stinky and hot, put the coin between the cheeks, just insert in the slot. To her credit, sweet Jessa was barely dejected, though 'twasn't the work she had ever expected. Instead, she was filled with a strong sense of duty. She'd find every toot. She would sniff every booty. So that's what she did, and she'll do it for years, trading cash for the vapors that waft from our rears. If there's change in your pants after tooting, relax, it's just Jess, hard at work, stuffing quarters down cracks. The end.